Interesting. Oh, hey, guess what I got? Latest magazine, Consumer Reports, talking about the toughest truck exclusive ratings and the best SUV and worst SUV of the year in trucks. And yeah, lots of cool stuff in here. I'm going to tell you everything about this. We're going to talk about reliability, and I have a really interesting IC cars study they've done. We're going to get to all that in this video right now. Hey, it's Tim Esterdahl, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do a lot of truck news in this channel. I do truck reviews. I look at ratings. I do million-mile truck stories. I sip on whiskey. We have live streams. We have a great time. If you're into trucks and SUVs like I am, that's your passion, hit subscribe, click the bell, and smash the like button if you like this video as well. So I was flying on some trip somewhere in the airport, as I am these days. I had 100 flights last year. 100. Anyways, I walked to the airport and I found the latest Consumer Reports magazine. That cost me like $14 because the freaking airports charge everything at triple price. So I thought, well, hell, I spent the money on this damn magazine. Why don't we just talk about it? I'll make some of my money back by you watching it. That's the plan. So I have an agreement with the Consumer Reports. I've talked to their PR team a few times. I can talk to you about the ratings. I can show you kind of what the pictures on the pages. I can't go into details on the exclusive what they found. Like I can't go through the details on the issues what their consumers found. Just an agreement I have. If you don't know how Consumer Reports works, they're a nonprofit organization in the Northeast. They buy cars, they drive them, they test them, they send out consumer surveys to their consumers that are fans of the Consumer Reports who subscribe to their magazines and such. And those Consumer Reports subscribers, I should say a better word for that, those subscribers send back the card that talks about the issues they've had with their own vehicles. And Consumer Reports takes that knowledge plus knowledge they get from testing their own vehicles and puts it all together, and that's how they rank trucks in this case, and how they rank SUVs as well. So it's similar to what other organizations do, but it's just Consumer Reports focused database of subscribers. Although they do tell me it's such a large database that it gives them a statistical error of very low margin, and they feel like they're pretty accurate in all the ratings. So that's what they do. Anyways, let's get to the pages. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip to the pages that shows me what each truck is. I got them listed here on another sheet of paper I'm going to look at as well to make sure I get them in order of, well, worst to best. That's the way we do stuff. And I'll kind of give you the synopsis on why it got that worst rating. So we got 6 trucks. We have the Chevy Silverado, Ford F-150, GMC Sierra, Titan, and Tundra. 1, 2, and Ram. 6 trucks. See? 6. And so we'll go ahead and go through the listing. So at number 6, I'm going to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, number 6 on the list is the Chevy Silverado 1500. It's got an overall predicted score of 54. Overall score. Predicted reliability is down. They're saying that in-car electronics are the biggest concern, and used car verdicts is terrible on it. So it's much. The new car prediction is much worse, if I can say that right, much worse than average on the Chevy Silverado. Again, no real details, just in-car electronics. Noise and leaks are a little bit, drive system a little bit. Everything else is pretty much great. So that's number 6. It may come as no surprise to those who understand anything like this, that number 5 is the GMC Sierra 1500. Oh yes, if the Chevy's going to be tied at 54, the GMC Sierra is going to have an overall score of 54 as well, because they're pretty much identical trucks. In-car electronics does that as well. Noise and leaks and drive system is a concern in the 2019 model, and so it's going to carry over 2020 models as well. Looking at the number 4, we have on page 96. They don't make this easy. They make them alphabetical. They should just do it by category. Make it a little easier on me. Number 4 is the Ford F-150. Overall score of 57. Predicted reliability is down. Double arrow down. Issues are transmission. There's a minor issue of transmission. Drive system is an issue. In-car electronics is a double arrow down. Tisk tisk. We have used car verdicts is double arrow down. New car prediction is much worse than average. So, number 3, and this was kind of a surprise for me, but it's good to see, is number 3. Get to the right page. Oh, I got to go all the way back here. They have, it's literally like the entire magazine. The Ram 1500. Yes, number 3 Ram 1500. Overall score is 58, so one better than Ford. And turbo spots are double arrow down on. I'm looking at 2019 models as well. Double arrow down on brakes. Noise and leaks is have an issue. Power equipment's got an issue, and double arrow down in car equipment as well, or electronics as well. Used car verdict, double arrow down, and new car prediction is a double arrow down. Again, that truck hasn't really changed, so the 2019 model will probably be the same as the 2020 model, in my opinion. Number two on the list is go back over here. A B C D E F G H. Okay, I actually wrote down page numbers. Page number is the new 2020 Nissan Titan. Actually, in this case, it's going to be 2019 Nissan Titan. This is going to be an asterisk on this because this score is going to change. New models coming out right now. Overall score is a 58, which is pretty high, looks like. Owner satisfaction is just a single arrow down, and predicted reliability single arrow down. So they predict to be pretty reliable. Versus a new car prediction, it's going to be slightly worse than average. And I'm not sure if they're going to say the Corolla is average, what they get the average from, but yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I said Toyota's name because as per usual, these things. Yes, the Tundra is number 1. Overall score is a 62, which is green. Everything else was like yellow and red. All right, predicted reliability is up. Owner satisfaction is up. The used car verdicts is double arrow up as being a good, reliable used car. And new car prediction is better than average. Now, you may be wondering about the front cover here that said where does it say? Oh, it says the toughest trucks exclusive ratings. Well, let's go get to that. Okay. See, I'm saving you guys the $14 in the damn airport to get this thing. All right, so let's look at this. I thought it was kind of interesting. So what they did was they talked about vital stats. They did 4 of these trucks, even though they list 6 in the back of the magazine. Anyways, overall score and reasons to buy and reasons to skip, according to Consumer Reports. So Chevy Silverado comes in number 4, which makes sense. Red list. Overall score is 54 for reliability, like I said earlier. Reasons to buy is a 5.3-liter V8 engine is responsive. It's got a large rear seat. Reasons to buy, large rear seat. Reasons to skip, vital safety features are optional. I agree with that. They could do better than that. Lackluster interior. Sure. A stiff, unsettled ride even for a truck. So rides like a truck. Okay. Number 3 is the Ford F-150. Overall score is 57. Reason to buy, effortless power even with the 2.7-liter turbo V6. Handy features like tailgate ladder, surround view camera. Crew cab has enormous rear seat. Rear seat's an issue with these guys. Supremely quiet and hushed cabin. Standard advanced safety systems, and those are the reasons to buy. Reason to skip, ride comfort pales when compared with the Ram 1500. Speaking of the Ram 1500, boom, there it is on number 2 in their list. Overall score 58. Reasons to buy, ride quality, quiet interior, cabin room, easy to use features. Reasons to skip, high step in. Okay. Toyota Tundra is number 1 because overall score 62. They like it. Reasons to buy, reliability, towing, standard safety features. Reasons to skip, rough ride, dated design, and fuel economy. So that's what they're saying as far as the Toyota Tundra. Now, I did tease another survey as well. I have this IC Cars survey from this. The website's called iccars.com. You buy cars on there. They looked at some data that's a little interesting. They looked at what owners were holding on their trucks for 15 plus years. Yeah, that means these owners are holding on 15 years or older, which tells me they got to be pretty reliable, right? If you're holding on a truck 15 years. So I'm going to put the list on the screen, and we'll kind of talk through that, and I'll tell you what you need to know on that list. Okay, let's go over this list I got from the IC Cars editor, or PR person, whatever it is. This lists midsize and full size, so we'll just kind of go with it. What they're looking at is the ranking of light-duty pickup trucks kept for 15 years or longer. And they looked at how many trucks were listed on their website that are 15 years old, and they calculated how many of those were one owner, and then they basically did the math. So it's a bunch of math involved in this, and that's what they came up with. So pickup truck average is 7.6%. So that's the average new one owner who's selling a truck on their site that's 15 years older. It's 7.6% out of all of the trucks that are listed on iccars.com. So number 11 is the Ford F-150. It's at 5.9%. That's the percentage of 15-plus year old cars kept by original owners. And so it is 0.8 below the pickup truck average. 0.8 whatever times. It's kind of weird what they say there. Let's just give them the numbers. Ford Ranger was 6.4. Ram 1500 was 6.5. GMC Sierra 1500 was 7.9, so just a little bit above average GMC Sierra. Chevy Silverado 1500 was the same deal, just a little bit above average. GMC Canyon, a little bit above average. Nissan Frontier, Nissan Titan are both above average. Chevy Colorado comes in well above average. Toyota Tundra and then Toyota Tacoma round up the list. So I take this with a little bit of grain of salt. It's just an interesting grouping of data points, and I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I thought it was interesting enough to share. It was 350,000 cars is what they analyzed to determine their numbers. So there you go. There are my thoughts in the 2020 lineup of trucks. I know I said 19 in the Consumer Reports, but come on, a lot of these models, 19 to 20, not going to change very much. That's what you need to know from Consumer Reports. So I saved you the $14. You are welcome. So remember, for more Pickup Truck Plus SUV news, check us out on pickuptrucktalk.com. Also, three words work again, Pickup Truck Talk. Yeah, right there. It's on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're there. Trust me, I've done it. Go follow us over there. We have funny memes and jokes and images I share. Always a good time. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.